Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. When you're watching this, my W124 E-Class has been sold. I did want to modify it, but because of the paperwork that I had with it, the original letter from the dealership when it was first purchased and first ordered, the car was too clean. So I didn't want to ruin it by adding a body kit to it, respraying parts, modifying it, slamming it and putting new wheels on it. So I wanted to keep it OEM as it was. So that has now gone. I got a great offer for it, so I thought why not let it go whilst I can. By the time you watch this, the E36 would have been sold as well. To be honest, I kind of fell out in love with it, so I let that one go as well. So by the time you're watching this, like I said, that would be sold as well. But today I'm giving you guys a car update and basically let you know what the next project is once again, but this time I will be modifying it and I'll go into that later on in the video. But before I do that, let me show you what car I've got. Follow me. So this is my new W220 S350 long wheelbase. So of course, being an S350 long wheelbase is the 3.7 petrol version. Why did I go for this car? It's got two previous owners. It's got a full stack of service history, light blue colour. It's currently sat on 16-inch alloys. So come to the back of the car. Of course, you've got the extra long rear passenger door. And then if you come closer, you have the rear seating. If I come onto this side, I'm able to press this button here and move this seat. Being the S-Class long wheelbase, these were made for businessmen. Basically, they would have a chauffeur driving them around. So for that reason, they were able to move this seat forward, have all this leg space, and sit comfortably inside. Now whilst you're in here, you do have heated seats. Alongside with those, you have all these buttons, so I can adjust my rear headset, I can adjust the rear seat and this bit here. Now the car does have to be started. On another note, to make it more comfortable, nice little armrest, and here you have of course cup holders. Unfortunately, this car does not have a rear fridge. Normally there'll be a fridge inside of here and there will be climate control here. Nor do I have a TV here, which is an optional extra if you get an S5. You also have these vanity mirrors and lights. With any old S-Class, you have hooks here and you have another hook behind the driver's seat. That is if you have a coat, whatever you wish, you can hang that there, and another hook here. Another thing which I like about these cars is you have the mahogany wood here. You also have, each passenger has its own cigarette section. Now being an old car, these can get quite stiff. You've got an ashtray here and you've got a cigarette lighter. Now on both sides as well, just like here, you have a lumbar support which you're able to adjust depending on the setting. Plenty of storage here. Coming to the back, I had to make sure that one, it was a long wheelbase, and two, is a petrol version, because if you make certain modifications, you get good sound out of it. Being the facelift, you get the nicer rear lights. The old ones, I'll put them up for reference, are a bit plain and a bit simple. Now you can see, if you come closer, there are a ton of rashes at the back. I think the worst one is here. Of course, that can be sorted out. A button. You're able to open the boot. Now the boot has plenty of space. You have a little Velcro compartment here which you can hold engine oil on. This is a Amazon special which basically just holds bits and bobs, saves them from moving around. Spare wheel comes with it. You've got all these little bits and bobs if you need to do any work on the car. It's got a jack inside of it and plenty of storage underneath for that stuff. Another little funky feature is if you come closer, when you shut the boot, you have a little handle. Within about 5 seconds, or when it wants to, it goes inside. When it comes with the sunroof, basic standard alloys, 16-inch, they could do with changing. These headlights did not look like this when I first bought it. They were mucky. Again, I'll put a picture up for reference. So I've sanded those down, did it myself one weekend. I didn't record it, I just wanted to get it done. So, more storage, got some random stuff there. Window controls, you also get this little button here which opens up the boot. We have the driver cabin. Another good thing about this is when I put the key in, you have easy stop start. So with that, the steering wheel comes down. We have all the controls here. It is the old entertainment system, so as you start it, the Mercedes logo appears. You get a lot of static noise. So you have audio, which allows you to put the radio, CD changer, CD, tape. So you must be thinking, how does tape go in here? If you press this eject button here, when you select tape, the screen goes down and you have a tape insert there. Then you press a button, it goes back up. However, if you then want to put a CD in, audio there, and if you press eject again, press CD, and the screen goes up, which gives you a portion for the CD to go in. Now, of course, I've got a CD in there at the moment. Let's just put it back in, and that will then go down and your CD will start playing. It does have video, it has DVD, so if you put a DVD into the place where I just put a CD, you can actually watch a movie. I've tried it, I've tested it, it works. I have a navigation system. Actually, if I go into maps, you'll see that's how the maps look. It's an old system, it could do with upgrading, but that's for a future video. Telephone, unavailable. Telephone does live in here, but I don't have that as an optional extra. So unfortunately, no telephone in this car. This is basically just a service book, so you have addresses and whatnot. Cool buttons here, that's to mute it if you're out and about. Coming up here, I have this button here, which is an optional extra for the rear. If I press that, I have a rear blind. Nice little gimmick. The windows are tinted anyway, but it's nice just to have. Then of course I have a sensor for the parking. I also have suspension raise, but if needs be, you can always raise the car to get it into a driveway or out of a driveway, or if you're trying to take on a big curb. You have sport suspension. This is to lock all the doors. This is a hazard. This is to unlock all the cars. Traction control off. Now this button's actually quite funky because if I just start the car up, with the push of a button, they all come up. So it's good to prepare if anyone wants to sit in the car. Now the middle one didn't come up, but like I said, if anyone wants to sit in the middle seat, they will come up automatically. But if I'm driving and no one else is sitting in the car, with the push of a button again, what happens is they fall back down. Tow alarm and full alarm system off. So being the S350 and not the S500, and the way that the person has spec this car, I don't have a wooden steering wheel, but what you can see is it does need a bit of a refurb. Of course, engine management light is on. We'll tackle that another day. The front two seats have a rear lumbar support. The gear stick, with the S500s you have a start stop, and the S600s and the S55. However, this being a lower end model, you don't get any of that stuff. Cool seats and heat seats, they're not cool in heat. They're actually 2 levels of heating, just depending what you like. So you can have it somewhat warm, ultimately warm. Again, the buttons are here to adjust your seat. These are of course to adjust the side wing mirrors. Parking brake is down there like any other Merc. Push that, clicks. If you want to release it, release from there. You take the key out, the seat goes back, the steering wheel goes up. For some reason the previous owner has upgraded the key. I don't know what happened, but I've got 2 of those. They both up, which is perfect. You have this compartment here for sunglasses, bottle holder. The only annoying thing with this is sometimes when you put into drive, it knocks this. If you have like a bigger glass or a coffee cup, especially a large coffee cup, it does hit it, so you have to remove it. I've got bubble tea a few times, gets in the way. The other thing you have is a storage compartment here, which sometimes gets sticky. Cigarette light there, storage compartment there, and then you have another storage compartment there for change or whatever you maybe. It is a bit of a way down to put your change in there, can be awkward to get out. I will be working on a few bits and pieces. There are a few things I need to tackle already, which I haven't mentioned, but I'm sure another video will do. Being 16-inch alloys with a thick tyre wall combined with air suspension, it's amazing. The ride quality is amazing. It's like you're basically gliding through the clouds. Any pothole, any speed hump, it takes it within its stride, and it's so smooth. You can't just get in and you just get going. Whereas the E36 will give me so many issues that I just could not be bothered anymore. But yeah, like I mentioned, I like the alloys, but they're not amazing, so something might be changing soon. So thank you for watching. Please like and share, and of course, like always, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with more videos to come. And with this one, I might have bought a few things already just to get the channel going and the car project rolling. So I will not be cutting this one loose. It's everything that I want. It's spacious, it's got road presence, just needs a bit of tweaking and it will be all good to go. But thank you so much guys for watching, and once again, please do hit that subscribe button. Helps me out a lot, keeps me motivated, keep up to date with the build, and follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you.